beautiful Aquarians, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with a little bonus reading. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. So anyone masquerading as me, asking you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam. Now, recently I felt the energy of the collective being quite low. So I thought of ways to really inspire and uplift vibrations moving forward. These readings tend to be quite long, so I decided to migrate to TikTok for shorter videos. So I'm uploading short, sharp videos, 60 seconds or less of nature, inspirational quotes, card of the day, pick a card, and also there is a wonderful Q&A facility on there that I'm really excited to get to grips with. I'm still going to be on YouTube as usual with all my long messages, but I thought I'd go over there to help inspire on a shorter sort of time scale for you all. So if you are on TikTok, please follow the link in the comments box below. Please follow that one because apparently there's another Baba Jolie out there. Free for you, no money, no e-gifts, no donations. And of course, if you're not on TikTok, then, give it a wide berth. But let's move on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Aquarians, so this is Scorpio season, which is a time of reflection, of going deep within and sort of bringing emotions up to the surface, processing them, anything we've been avoiding, and really letting go of them. But it's also a time of carnal desire, passion, so you will feel yourself connected to your sort of your inner power a little bit more than usual during this month, but at first it may feel a little bit uncomfortable. I'm not going to lie to you. Processing some really deep emotions may feel a little bit bumpy and, well, emotional, right? Now this reading is a little bit different. This one is especially for you and how you're navigating the time period that we're living in right now. Oh, we got a lot of cards for you. Now, normally as tarot readers, we focus on money or career, love, that sort of thing. But this is about you and how you are sort of feeling at this present moment in time. Now, interesting. So your first card there is number 16, and that is, the stars. So this is about having faith. You're trying to be positive during a very difficult journey is what I see here, because you've got the ship there, so you're on some sort of, it could be a spiritual journey, but also I feel like it's a physical journey as well. I feel like there's anxiety and control here about the uncertainty. I feel like there's, but I feel like you're trying to remain optimistic. Okay, I feel like you're trying to be positive in this situation. Now the star often indicates healing as well. So during Scorpio season, you may be doing a lot of that. Now the star is also about stars are aligning for hope, for inner clarity. You're trying to see the way, but you're trying to find that clarity within you, whatever it is you're dealing with. Now every Aquarian is going to be dealing with something very different, but you're trying to have faith that all things will be well. But also I feel like you're gaining some sort of recognition. Now this could be personal recognition for your goals, for your dreams, and recognizing that, you've been trying to wonder if you're on the right path. We got the whip there, and that is about, some sort of conflict or control. You may have felt a little bit conflicted about your journey so far. Or you may have felt like people are trying to control you in a way that you're not comfortable with, and you're finally seeing things very clearly. Especially during uncertain times, I feel like you're trying to remain in some sort of personal control, okay? Because we got the tower there as well, which means you may have recently felt, or over the last couple of months felt like you're detached or aloof from a situation. It's almost like you're moving away from a situation in order to see it more clear, like a bird's eye view. So I feel like, you may feel sometimes that you're feeling alone in a situation, but I do feel like your protagonist energy, this is your protagonist energy there, where you recognize that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, that there is a renewal of hope. I also feel like you're going to reach a personal goal, something that you felt like you've been a bit of a slave to for a while, where you've been working really hard and without any reward. I feel like you've been sort of, you know, doggedly working on something that has been trying to control you sometimes. Even though it's something that you may have wanted to do, you may have felt like it's in charge of you rather than the other way around. But I feel like you're going to rebalance that energy. Now that sounds like a really weird way of Spirit putting things. I don't really understand where they're going with that, but they're trying to indicate that there's something here that you enjoy doing, or that you always felt motivated or inspired to do, but it's almost like it has now become a chore, or it has now lost its sparkle in some way, and you felt unmotivated, or you felt like you've lost a bit of, it's almost like you're trying to have faith, but you've had a real test of faith. So I feel like you're trying to push through this energy. Sometimes you may feel like you're pushing through mud because it's been a difficult journey, okay? So, you know, the stars is a beautiful card, which is about hope. It is about clarity. But it is number 16, which is a tower energy. So I feel like something changed, something that perhaps was unwanted within your world caused upheaval and, you know, caused you to rebuild something. Now this could be a relationship, it could be love, it could be, you know, friendships, it could be a career, whatever it is that you feel has started to slip away from you. I feel like you will end up controlling it again. You will come back into some sort of sense of clarity and inner power. I feel like you will take charge of this situation, whatever it is. Now we have the whip there, which is number 11. 11 is justice, okay? It is about that balance. It is about that harmony. The justice card is about cause and effect, okay? So the attention, the concentration you give, the energy you give to something, it is about you actually sort of taking charge of that energy, but there is an effect. You know, what you get out of, it's almost like what you put in, you will get out, and then some, okay? I feel like there will be sort of rewards for you coming your way, but I feel like you've been a bit conflicted. Number 11 is that whip, which is about conflict or arguments, or you may feel a little bit more sort of, how can I put that, testing. It's almost like, you know, when you feel a little bit grouchy because you think, you know, everything is just testing my patience right now, right down to, you know, someone spelling your name wrong in the coffee store. It's really small things that are really not the issue at all. It's like the straw that breaks the camel's back. You know what I mean by that? I feel like, so recently you may have felt a little bit like trying to push through with positivity, but it's almost like the more positive you get, you're swinging, and all of a sudden you're a bit more snappy than usual. Now that's actually a natural way of processing things, because the more hopeful, the more positive we get, sometimes you know, we get, it feels like a bit of a high, but then all of a sudden there's like a crashing down low. Okay, so I'm feeling that with your energy right now, and you may have been going through that through moments of the last couple of months. But are you on the right path? The answer is yes. It's number 11. It is a challenging path that you have within you, whatever you've chosen to do, but you will overcome it, okay? Now we've got number 32, which is, of course, the moon. So that does mean that there is uncertainty here. It does mean there may be some fears that are coming to the surface, especially throughout Scorpio season. And Scorpio season is about secrets as well. So there may be confessions coming your way. Someone may tell you how they feel. But this reading is specifically about you. And this is about you recognizing to have faith that things are working behind the scenes. The universe is going to bring you what you truly desire and what you truly deserve, okay? Again, it's that energy of what you put in, you will get out, you will receive the reward. But I feel there's opportunity in the shadows, but you got to get really clear on what it is that you want. And the star energy here is about clarity. So I feel like you are getting really clear on the things that you want, and you are manifesting them. But it's almost like, and we're going to go deeper to find out, but it's almost like there's an energy here of trying to control your thoughts, okay? Because thought swinging can make us feel a little bit negative at times. And, you know, I'm not pointing a finger at you, my beautiful Aquarians. It happens to everybody. You know, we go down that rabbit hole sometimes and feel a little bit anxious. We, as humans, we naturally think about worst case scenario, okay? Because it's almost like we need to prepare ourselves. But I feel like you're trying to control those thoughts and be really positive and really happy. It's like you're trying to be really grateful for what you got in this moment, even though there is uncertainty. So I do feel that push and pull between how you're navigating things at the moment. I'm sending you a huge hug out there for those who are going through that difficult time, but they are indicating that things are working behind the scenes. Trust, have faith that all will be well, okay? And we've got number 3, which is the journey, the ship. So this is a difficult journey, as I said, but you are navigating those seas. You are the master or the mistress of your ship, okay? So you are in control of that. That ship is afloat, okay? Even though the waters are choppy, and there may have been some really emotionally charged situations recently for you, whether that's someone triggering you or whether that's, sometimes we just wake up and we're like, I don't know why I feel like this. It's just we absorb a lot of energy and we hold it, especially when we feel pressure in life. We hold it within us because we always feel like we have to be strong. We have to do this. We push against, we keep going. And that is a superpower. That is a strength for you, okay? And you've got this. But they're indicating, have compassion, but definitely have faith there, because they are indicating that you will ride this wave of life and, you're staying afloat. So they are indicating here. Some of you may also be on an uncertain spiritual journey. You're like releasing and having faith that all will be well, and taking a sort of new path in life where you're opening yourself up to, let's see where it goes. Life will show me the way. And I feel like it's going to be a really positive outcome here. But they're indicating you may be physically going on a journey. You may be implementing a physical move, or right now they are showing me a magpie. Magpie, so it could be, so magpies, they always say like 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy, 3 for, so either you can see a magpie as you listen to this reading, or you see something that you really want and you're going to go after it, or you say that you just said that rhyme to yourself by seeing like a couple of magpies, 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy, 3 for, that sort of thing. If that's you, there's something in this message for you. It's not going to resonate for everyone. If it does not resonate with you, doesn't mean it's not your reading. They just want that person to be mindful. Their attention may have wavered. Now, we've also got the Tower, okay? So this is number 19, and this is this is the Lenormand deck, okay? So this is a different energy for the Tower, and it's number 19, which is, of course, the Sun card, so it's a positive energy. But the Tower basically represents being aloof or removing yourself from a situation. So as I said, I felt like you are removing yourself to see like a bird's eye view. Maybe that's why the magpie has come up there. But the Tower, I feel like there's privacy here as well. There's something here you're doing perhaps in secret. Maybe you're not telling people because you're, when we don't tell people what we're up to because we're like, we don't want to jinx it. We don't want to jinx the outcome. I feel like you're being very private about your world, more private than usual. So if you're someone who is typically on sort of social media platforms, for example, you may be sort of putting some stuff out there, but not the true stuff that you don't want people to see right now. I feel like you are being a little bit more guarded about your personal space. And I do feel like you're going to stand out from the crowd. They're just indicating this awakening within you that you're going to stand out, and that, whatever this is that you're trying to control or navigate that you felt has been kind of controlling you for a while, I feel like you're going to be a force to be reckoned with. Okay, I feel like there's going to be, number 19 represents Sun, a happy outcome. So whatever it is that you're removing yourself, maybe you've gone a little bit like off grid for a little bit to focus on something and really sort of dominate a part of your world, whether it's, I don't know, maybe you're deciding to change career and really focus on something else, or you're actually focusing within your career or within love or whatever it is. I feel like you're not cutting yourself off from friends and things like that, but I feel like you're just a little bit removed. Okay, so let's go a little bit deeper and find out. I feel like it's sometimes we remove ourselves for protective measures, but I feel for you here, it is to gain clarity on something and gain control of something, okay? Or not control in a bad way. Some control can be bad, but it's more of to come back into some sort of balance, or to some sort of challenge that you may be going through. It is like you, they want that one there. It is you being in control of it, okay? So, Magic, 6 of Flames. Oh, I'm loving this. This is incredible. So we got 8 of Cups right here, Eight of Cups is about walking away from anything that no longer is necessary in our world. Eight of Cups is also a journey of discovery. This is what you're going through within you. This Eight of Cups is about you wanting to live a more authentic lifestyle, you know, wanting to see the truth of who you are and the people around you. And if you feel like certain situations within your world are not fulfilling, you're willing to walk away from them, move on, or abandon them, withdraw. So Eight of Cups can basically mean just a withdrawal, which is what you're definitely getting with that Tower energy, withdrawing to see the truth of something or to find something that is more emotionally fulfilling for you, because cups often are, well, it's about dreams, goals, you know, feelings. So, I mean, you may be even withdrawing recently to just really look at your feelings and see why you're feeling certain things in certain moments, and why there's this energy of sort of switching between one moment being really positive and the next there's anxiety. I mean, I have to say the time period we're living in, my beautiful Aquarians, it's a very difficult time. Of course, we've got a big old pandemic going on there. We're trying to pay bills. We're trying to keep control of some sort of, you know, idea of what we had before and life in general. So give yourself some compassion, pat yourself on the back, give yourself a hug, you know, because you're doing a good job, okay, through difficult circumstances. And not everybody sort of tells us that we're doing a good job. We're doing everything we can. We're, you know, navigating difficult seas, basically. But that Eight of Cups, whenever the figure in the Eight of Cups walks away from everything that they have thought they wanted, but now they're reshifting how they feel about things and keeping the things that they do want and getting rid of those that they don't, they stumble upon the Nine of Cups, which is the wish fulfillment, the dream come true, the sort of achievement of desire energy. So I feel like whatever it is you're walking away from, or anything that you're sort of seeking something other, you find it. I mean, Six of Flames, you're going straight into the Six of Flames, which is success, which is news, good news coming on in, and it is about victory. This is about, you know, having some sort of recognition. So definitely, I feel like you are going to be in the spotlight for something, and people are going to appreciate you more as well, Aquarius. So if you've been feeling recently that there are some people in your life who don't appreciate the things that you do for them or the effort that you put in, you know, I feel like, because it's almost like it's controlled you, okay? You may have felt like, for example, if you've got a boss who, like, nothing is ever good enough, no matter if you pull out the biggest sort of, I don't know what you call those things, presentations, and you wow all these clients and it's still not good enough for them. If you've got that difficult family member that no matter what you do for them, you know, it's never good enough, they're always grouchy, or they're always like, yeah, it was good. And you're like, come on, I just like did the best thing I could ever do within my power to make you happy. I have to say, we're not here to make others happy, not in a selfish way to make ourselves happy, but, you know, we're here to do us. Okay, and you know, they're there to do them. And of course, it's wonderful to do good things and wonderful things for other people, but don't make it a reflection of yourself if they are, you know, if they don't take it the way that you hope for. Okay, for example, you know, there's always a family member that you like try everything to make them happy, and no matter what you do, it just doesn't make them happy. They're there to make themselves happy, okay? And then you both come to share the energy together. So they're just giving me here that what is meant for you will actually come into connection with you. As you can see, those two figures right in the center. Whatever it is you're trying to connect to, or trying to achieve, or trying to sort of build in your world that is passionate or successful, or is it an accomplishment? This is accomplishment right here. It says, you know, yes, you got to control the way that you think or feel about things. Try and keep control of emotions that are swinging back and forth. That's the only thing we truly have control over in the world, because the one thing that is central to life is change. Okay, and we've got to navigate the seas of change all the time. But the one thing we do have control over is our thoughts. So, for example, once you know, a negative thought comes in there about ourselves, and we say, "Oh gosh, I'm so stupid. I did this." You can correct yourself immediately and say, "No, I'm not going to talk to myself like this, because why would it be acceptable for anyone else to talk to me like this? It's not. So why am I thinking it's okay for me to talk about me like this?" What we talk about to ourselves, we become. Okay, thoughts become things. So if I say I am blah, I start to think that I am that. I start to morph into that. So be mindful how you talk about yourself. Also, we got the Magician here. So this is, of course, very powerful. Thoughts become things. You may have felt scattered recently or felt unfulfilled, and that's why you're walking away to manifest what you truly desire. The Magician is about focusing your ideas or your intentions or your creativity to create something that you've always wanted. And the Magician says here that, you know, you may have to cut yourself off, or you may have had to go a little bit insular in order to do that. But there is magic about you, my beautiful Aquarians. This is about you having the confidence that you need. But the most important thing Spirit's giving me right now is everything you need is within you. Everything you need is within you, okay? So, you build your world according to your thoughts, and you send that energy out to the universe, and, the vibrations match. They're showing me, they do this quite a lot, so I do apologize if you know my readings, and I've said this before, but what they're giving me is a picture of Albert Einstein, for all the good and the bad that the person did in the world, of course. The intention was good, okay? And they're indicating that he always said that you have to project your thoughts and match the frequency of the things that you want, okay? Because that's when you attract things to you. They're showing me a magnet right now, so it is about like the law of attraction kind of thing. Even though Albert Einstein did not coin that phrase, I feel like that's what he was saying. Okay, so they're showing me that, and he was one of the greatest minds of our time, and I feel like you are magnetic. That's what they're meaning here. You are magnetic, okay? Repel the things that you don't want, but magnetize the things that you do want. Don't be thinking of the things that you don't want, because the universe doesn't understand that. It's almost like you're building a picture in your mind. I don't want this. I don't want this. All the universe sees is what you're seeing. Okay, the visualization. So they're like, well, I don't know why Aquarius doesn't want this, because they keep thinking about it. So shift it, okay? Think about the things you do want and keep that in mind. But I feel like that's a really positive energy going forward. Now, I'm just going to go and clarify some of these cards before I close. Thank you so much for it, guys. Nine of Swords. You're taking action on something. You're moving away from something. The World. I mean, something, the world is like ending. There could also be travel here. And the Fool. I mean, those are three major cards. I mean, the Nine of Swords is a lifestyle change. Okay, so, and they're all in the upright. So very positive energy. Nine of Swords, you're making some changes. They start with you, okay? They start with your positivity. They start with you walking away from anything that makes you emotionally feel drained or, anxious or tired or all of those things. I feel like you are charging ahead. And as you can see, there's loads of butterflies around that night. So a lot of positive transformation here for you. Also, you're a truth seeker. You're someone who, I feel like there's news coming towards you, really good news, okay? Because you've got a Six of Wands here and you've got a Nine of Swords. So I feel like there's some sort of information coming towards you that really aligns you with your soul path and really helps you along on your journey. And I feel it comes from the heart. It comes from whatever it is that you want to do. We've also got the World card there. So you're turning one thing into another, but I also feel like you're ending a cycle of control or something that was trying to control you. I feel like you're going to take charge of that and you're going to be in control of whatever it is that was trying to control you. And I feel the World, it brings you into some sort of balance. The World card also is about abundance, completion. So I feel like you're tying up loose ends. And, for example, if you felt like recently there's been like a debt hanging over your head, financial. I mean, I don't see that here right now, but it could be that something was trying to control you or has dominated your thoughts for a while. Whoa. I don't know if you heard that bang, but maybe something outside, but let's see. The World card indicates you will dominate it. Okay, yeah, that's... sorry about the bangs outside. I feel like someone is, I think there's some cannons or something. As you may have noticed, I'm in a different area. I've gone to visit my folks and they may be doing some sort of display today. So the World there indicates that there is a completion of something and there is a good outcome, okay? And I do feel like you're not wasting your potential. Sometimes you may feel that you are lacking in motivation, but you're not wasting your potential. They're realizing, they're indicating here that you're starting to see what you bring to the table and how much you have to offer. And you're making the changes in your world to reflect that. So if, for example, this is a love situation for you, you may be like realizing that you deserve a lot more than you may be getting, and you are not taking anybody who sort of, you know, makes you feel withdrawn or alone, or you know, triggers abandonment issues, because you know, trauma bonds with trauma. Okay, so we instantly know when we connect to somebody, we're like, oh, we can feel the reason why we connect is because we have a similar trauma and we trigger each other. So I feel like you're ending that cycle. You're making some necessary changes. And we got the Fool card, which is a beautiful new start. So this is about new paths opening up to you, a new adventure here. And I feel like it's hope. The Fool is a hopeful card. The Fool basically is like a card that starts from the beginning, that says, you know what, I have faith that the universe will provide. I'll just put one foot in front of the other, and I'm just going to take the journey of life and see where it goes. And I definitely feel like you're opening up to that, okay? So a lot of positive energy here, but you were navigating tough seas. No, they don't want that for you. Now I'm just going to get you some final messages from Spirit. Thank you so much, Spirit guides. What do my beautiful Aquarians need to know? Clear target. It's number 18, which is the moon energy. Okay. Now they're indicating someone's nose is very itchy. So if that is you, there's definitely something in this message for you. Really itchy nose. So yeah, it was just when I mentioned it. So it may have just been before I mentioned it. Now, typically, an itchy nose for me means conflict. Okay, or you know, there's been some sort of conflict recently, but I feel like you're taking charge of that. Now it says clear target right there. Okay, that moon energy. So even though there's uncertainty, you're taking control. Someone has chosen you, and it's coming fast. Choice made, serious intent, hunt. So you could be headhunted if you're looking for a job, for example. Or this could be you meeting somebody. If you've had your eye on meeting someone for love, this could be someone choosing you, Aquarius. So it looks like, you know, someone's got you in their sights. I mean, if this was a love reading here, I feel like you've walked away from something emotionally disappointing. And I feel like because you've taken action and known your worth, I feel like there is someone with that Magician card who is actually manifesting you, who is trying to get your attention. 6 of Wands there means that they see only but you, okay? They put you on a bit of a pedestal there. So in terms of a love, I feel like you are walking into a new cycle in terms of love. If this is career, I feel like, again, you've walked away from a job where you either felt like you hit a glass ceiling, or and you're going to be celebrated and appreciated for the job or what you can offer to a job, and you will manifest the job of your dreams, okay? We've also got roadmap. So they really are indicating like being on target. You are on the right path. And, you know, it says here, some steps can't be predicted. Allow life to show you the way. Life path. Proceed. Lost. The unknown. It's number 32, and you got number 32 here as well. So you're getting, you're getting the numbers matching here, but this indicates that you are, you know, allowing life to show you the way with that Fool card. So you definitely are releasing some sort of control. But it's so weird. It's almost like an enigma, not an enigma. I don't know what the word is that I need right now. Spirit, if you could give that to me, that would be amazing. It's almost like you're taking back the control over something that tried to control you, and then you are releasing and saying, I surrender to the universe, okay? Now I'm just going to give you a final card. This is a beautiful Personal Power Oracle deck by DREWIT, and this is a mantra for you to have when things get tough over the next couple of weeks, if they do for you. But I feel like you are sort of, whatever it is you're going through, I feel like you're navigating and making some really good choices. And something is going to choose you, and there's some really good news coming on in. It says, I follow my heart. Okay, I feel that came up in the reading for you as well. Following your heart is important. Your heart, making those choices, that is the most important. I follow my heart. So listen to your intuition, listen to your heart. Whatever you love, loves you. Whatever you want, wants to find you. Okay, so remember that, my beautiful Aquarians. Also, it's number 39. When you reduce that, that is number 12. So it's something that you were waiting for, something that you felt like was suspended or in delay, or something that you're getting a new perspective on. It will come to fruition, okay? Your heart's desire is important. Your visions are you know, they have merit, okay? So I'm just going to get a trinket before we close. I mean, I'm scrying at the same time as I'm doing your reading, and the only image that's come up really for you is the magpie there. But they kept sort of drawing my attention to this heart. Now, I'm obviously going to pick you a trinket properly, but they kept just drawing my attention to this heart. So crystal clear, pure heart. So I feel like that's important to you. So either you were looking at one of these, or this is something that you bought recently or something like that, or it's relevant to your situation. It keeps being important to my eye line. So, you know, I'm going to close my eyes and pick a trinket. Thank you so much for it, guys, bright angels. Okay, for those of you who would like to be in with a chance to win a free personal reading, all you have to do is say these words: I am a magnet for abundance, and drop it in the comments box below, okay? Try and visualize whatever it is you would like to achieve, but write in the comment box, I am a magnet for abundance, and I'll gravitate towards one lucky winner on the 21st of November. Now, the trinket you got is the mermaid. Beautiful. So this is about going deep for Scorpio season, but she's got a shell and it's right on her heart. I hope you can see that. So listening to your heart, it really is important, okay, over the next couple of weeks. I mean, it's important always, but it's going to be very relevant for you in the next couple of weeks. Also, what I love about this mermaid as well, if it doesn't vibe with your heart, turn your back on it, okay, is what I'm getting with that. So they want it on I follow my heart. So I will leave it there. I hope something resonated in this reading. It's just a little bonus reading, short, sharp, and I will be doing my usual long readings in the next couple of days, singles reading, career, all of that, twin flame as well. So if you do sort of resonate with this reading, please like and subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Thank you so much, my beautiful Aquarians. Love and light.